dragons!
What is it, my liege? Huns? Monsters?
Me nasty doggies? No, that! Naked classical statues.
Gasp! Why there?
Brilliant! A bold fusion of space, colour and contrasting parabola.
That confirms it. Now the knights, you know what to do.
Aye, that we do. Charge!
That's not exactly what I had in mind.
Best we could do. Queen's orders.
Queen's orders. Ah, my throne. The only place I can escape. Never noticed this before. What? Blazing dragons!
So, how do you like your new plumbing? Flamenco calls it the royal flush. Notice anything new about me?
Blazing dragons! I better come up with another expletive.
It's a Bassiglione. It's soon to be the latest rage in women's fashion.
Is it getting bigger, or is it my imagination? Something must be done.
So have you shown Flamiano your inventions yet?
Not yet. Too busy trying to keep up with his genius. He's determined to prove his worth to King Oldfire.
You're not going to be able to keep this pace up, Flicker.
Sure I can. No problem.
Flicker!
I think I'm getting a headache.
I think I'm getting a headache. Knights! Here! Now!
Having trouble sleeping? Sire?
If so, Flamiano's invented a cure.
Aye. He calls it opera.
Puts me out like a light. I find that hard to believe. Blazing dragons!
Not only is this more practical in the field, it's lightweight, wash and wear, and it's good for casual evenings too.
Aye, with the race. Shoes. Up with the Renaissance!
Has everyone fallen prey to this madman? He's turning the whole castle upside down! A leech! My kingdom for a leech!
Flicker! Where have you been? My headache's worse.
That's great. I've invented a new remedy. I call it a pack ice.
The last thing we need around here is another invention. Ooh, I'll stick with the tried and true.
Leeches.
I hear they're in demand. Let me have them. Flicker off! Flicker!
I'm not a pushover like some people around here.
Just wait till you check this out. My assistant will demonstrate. I call it Hot Stuff Balloon!
Have to come up with better than that if you're going to win me over.
What about a fountain pen? Carburetor! Bingo!
Wait! How do I get down?
Rats! Where do those infernal dragons come up with this stuff?
Flamiano!
Evil spy, find out what, where, who, and how I can get whatever it is they've come up with so I can turn it against them. I have a plan. Well, I'll soon have one anyway when I figure out what it is they have. I'm so devious, I even confuse myself.
Dum da dum.
The lightning, the crash, the swamp, then the wolves, and I won't even mention the weird guy with the bent arm and the banjo. The upside is I have new leeches for Loungelot.
I hear they're in demand.
Oh, good idea. Maybe I'll try Flamiano's moat bed. But then again...
Masters. I'm afraid you're going to have to choose.
I call it the Concorde. Flap a flicker a flap!
Up with the Renaissance!
Takes more than that to sell me.
Where have you been? I've been waiting for hours. At least my headache seems to be gone.
My lord, with my huge workload these days, I was wondering, how can I put this to you?
What? You can't quit. You're fired.
Like someone once said, Flame, no one can serve two masters.
I think it was me. Are you sure you're making the right decision?
Sir Loungelot made my decision for me. Knighthood is behind me now, Flame. Like Flamiano says, we must look to the future. All I have now are my inventions.
Hark, I say, and hark is what I say!
The Queen is in trouble.
My Basilione's out of control!
Thank goodness I haven't installed Flamiano's ceiling fans.
What I say?
Sir Blaze is in trouble.
Help! I'm trapped under a garish clash of plaids and tweeds. Thank goodness. I wouldn't be caught dead under a combination like that.
Hark! Hark, I say, and hark is
Who is it this time?
King Allfire.
Not what I intended it for, but never fear, Your Majesty. Flamiano, now that I'm your full-time assistione,